looking at the handwriting on the wall, and from the statement of the governors, Southeast senators, there might be conditions given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we don't know about, probably to drop Biafra. Let's get a reaction.
We know about it. I know that this question will come up on this platform. Please, wherever you are watching us from, wherever you are around the world, I say welcome to this platform. Make sure that this very particular video is a revelation. It's a bomb. Share it wherever you are. Share it because they have continued. They have started again, and we are watching the development as it trends. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran quest can never be toyed by stupid negotiation. They are propagating, propaganda. No, that's rubbish. If Tinubu want to fail election, let him fail. Let him not use Nnamdi Kanu to negotiate 2027 votes. We are not interested in that. So the facts still remain, as we are going to take a proper rundown on developments surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's release this beautiful morning, somewhere in Africa, but I will not mention the country, But let me give you a clear perspective, how the media is trying to bring a certain factor that does not matter in the Nnamdi Kanu's release. We are not going to accept that. Biafrans all over the world, Africans all over the world, professionals all over the world, people of good minds, people of sound mind, theorists, political associates, philosophers all over the world, listen and understand the developments that is happening currently in Nigeria. From the beginning, when the AGF was asked, why is Nnamdi Kanu still in detention? The Attorney General of the Federation, his response was that it is beyond him. Okay, listen. When he said it was beyond him, we took note of that. Today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency is planning to put Wike on the corner now for destroying the political interest of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Rivers State, and there's another one happening in Kanu currently now, meaning that re-election of Tinubu 2027 is at 0 over 100 now.
Is he in the southwest, the north?
Bros, I am coming. I'm trying to tell you that you see this propaganda, media propaganda that is coming up. Nnamdi Kanu is negotiating. Abadibe come. Nnamdi Kanu said so. All those things we are watching. I understand Enyine Abadibe, because we know that a section of the Appeal Court Act allows two warring parties to settle out of the court. Good. Whoever that is pushing Binta Yanko to move a certain motion during a court process, allowing people to come together, and settle out of court, we understand where the thing is coming from. There is something that is beating behind the scene that we are not seeing. When they tell you that the INEC is independent, watch INEC very well. Behind the scene, somebody is dictating for the INEC chairman. The person that is dictating for the AGF, and AGF is dictating for Binta Yanko, we know where it's coming from. But the fact still remains that Tinubu leave Biafran contest out of the negotiation you are going in with Nnamdi Kanu. We know that you are suspecting a foul play, that the northern part of the country is already showing you, yellow card. You know what I mean? What I meant, Tinubu, they're showing you yellow card already. Meaning, that any moment from now, they're going to flash you the red card. And you know what it means politically. And the only way you feel that you can leverage and get a block vote is to use Nnamdi Kanu as a center of attraction currently now. To negotiate a block vote from the east. And that is why the federal government is pushing. You can see the agitation everywhere about the Nnamdi Kanu's release, and you think it's ordinary. We know where the administration is going. That the bad elements in PDP moved to APC is the one that is causing all this wahala every day. APC is an extension of bad elements in the PDP. And it happened that Tinubu is their president. And the whole thing is not balancing as we see it today. You know, so Nnamdi Kanu has become a northerner. Nnamdi Kanu has become a Yoruba man. Nnamdi Kanu has successfully become a Biafran man. Then Nnamdi Kanu is in charge of Nigeria today. Anything that's going to happen to Nigeria is on the Nnamdi Kanu's table. And Tinubu is saying that Nnamdi Kanu take a decision about Nigeria. Whatever you said here is final. That is what is happening. That is the development anywhere. Go to anywhere. They will not tell you this, but I'm telling you in good faith that the negotiation of Nigeria now ends on Nnamdi Kanu's table. And that is why anytime you see Nnamdi Kanu, any moment from now, you know, watch it. It's giving a signal. People who understand that signal will define it. And that's why Simon Ekpa have said it, that on no account will he disobey, betray Nnamdi Kanu. He said it. And he has maintained his stand. And of course, you know what the former spokesperson of APC said, Kenneth Okonkwo? He said Nnamdi Kanu has continued to grow tall. And unfortunately, the federal government has continued to go down.
Is Nnamdi Kanu negotiating from captivity or from a position of freedom?
Nnamdi Kanu is negotiating not from the position of captivity, it's from the position of freedom. The freedom is in two ways here. When you are talking about the tax and the charges of freedom, terrorism, rubbish, where they tag, and federal government they tag, charges. But that one, they can negotiate. That's what the law said. But the Biafran contest as a nation, as a country, is not negotiable. Bros, understand what they are saying at this point in time. The fear is that, you know, once Nnamdi Kanu is let off the hook, he's going to continue. They are trying to tell him that he's not accepting it. And the momentum. Yeah, no. Then tell him that, you know, sell Biafra to federal government. And Nnamdi Kanu is asking them, how will I sell Biafra to federal government? Since the same federal government I want to sell Biafra to is bringing Biafra to me to negotiate. How is it possible? Well, Nnamdi Kanu know very well that why the federal government is pushing for a negotiation is not because of him per se, it's because of what the North is going to do to the South come 2027. Bros, I'm not telling you conquest. 30% of local governments in the North are taken over by Boko Haram. They are collecting tax. The local government chairmen in the North are loyal to Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani herdsmen currently now. That is why Tinubu is somehow breathing because of Nnamdi Kanu. Everything is Nnamdi Kanu. Suddenly Nnamdi Kanu has become a rallying point. I say a time will come now, they will say Nnamdi Kanu sign and change the name of Nigeria to Biafra. A time is coming when they will say Nnamdi Kanu sign and change, because see, bro, it's not easy to build personality. Nnamdi Kanu has successfully. Look at what the Afaruku youths say, the Beku men are saying, that the Nnamdi Kanu is in the likes of Nelson Mandela. There's nobody in Nigeria again that can be likened to Nelson Mandela except Nnamdi Kanu. In Africa, except Nnamdi Kanu currently now. So many options are on the table. But I know that at the right time, we are going to take, and people understand what is happening, you know, at the political scene now. You know that his man is going. Joe Biden is about to leave the seat of the presidency in America. Tinubu Buhari, they sponsored Joe Biden's election. It was in the news. Today, their man can no longer perform. Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, in custody. Now their own is going. And Donald Trump is about to come. I think that Tinubu will not sit up. He will need to sit up. If he does not sit up, he will end his life in Kirikiri prison.
The president.
Yes, because bro, let me tell you, the consequences and the manipulation of over his personality and his certificate is still there in the FBI. And that file is going to come up. The drug case is going to come up. Everything that has to do with his personality is going to come out. And he has no option than to run to Igbo land and use Nnamdi Kanu as a negotiating point. for his own political will. We understand what is
But the
happening.
Southwesterners are saying that if you release Nnamdi Kanu, they are not going to vote for him come 2027.
No, let me tell you, it's not a matter of releasing Nnamdi Kanu cannot vote for you. What he's trying to play is what is going to, at the end of the day, if he fell in regionalism, the next thing is balkanization. And the own balkanization leader, you know what who he is today, Mazen Nnamdi. No, Tinubu is trying to play the game rough. I know, no matter who, he's going to play suicide game 2027 because he knows that in Port Harcourt, 50-50. And it's already warming up Wike to leave FCT because Wike has brought enough calamity on him. In the north, Kanu, you know what is happening there? We have two emirs, one loyal to the federal government, Tinubu, and one loyal to, you know, and you know that it is the state that has the constitutional power to install the traditional king in that place. So Tinubu is in a way. So to cover up those damages, he's looking for a way to embrace the Igbo nation, and of course by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. And we are watching that Benjamin, there's a guy they call Benjamin Carlo. He's the deputy speaker. Everything everything that's happening today, bros, rule out anything that has to do with purpose of the man. You see, that is the brain behind Nnamdi Kanu's, you know, agitation and living that DSS custody unconditionally. That man is it. What they are having from the rep is the man. What they are having from governor's forum is the one. The one Obasanjo said is the one. Everything that's happening around Nnamdi Kanu is the one. Nnamdi Kanu is going to decide how Nigeria is going to be 2027 at the end of the day.
That is a bogus statement.
Let me tell you. You might say it. I said it on this platform some time ago that Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon. You can remember I said it on this platform some time ago, and within a short space of time, you see what is happening. I'm telling you that do not look at the game they are playing in Abuja. The people that are controlling the economy of Nigeria is World Bank, IMF. The people that is controlling the administration currently now in Aso Rock is power brokers. And the game is changing hand. You can't look at what is happening about Abuja with a clear eye. You need to understand the international influence on what is happening in Aso Rock. Very important. Then you begin to understand that a certain bloc is trying to take over power at the global level. And they will protect their interests. All their elements will take over power wherever they find themselves. You can see in Britain, Sunak is about to leave office. And another prime minister of Britain is going to come in. And you know what that means? Benjamin Netanyahu is solid on the ground. You know, these are blocs, these are men, you know, who hold regional and international powers, who can determine what happens at the end of the day. Joe Biden of Tinubu today is weak, like Tinubu. So the doors are opening for everybody to see. And it's not for you to see it, whether it's a bogus statement or not, but it is open for you to understand the direction Biafrans are going. That any moment from now, at the inception of Donald Trump administration, we are expecting a fiat on sovereignty of Biafra. You can see what Amazonia is trying to do. Amazonia, you know, of course, was given a referendum. They ceded from Biafra. They are about to come in now. And once they come in, we have not less than 10 nautical miles to China from Biafra land. A lot of things will open up. And of course, we are not going to take this shit anymore.
We did not go down without a fight, the Fulani.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. The Fulani, unless we don't want to understand, that the Sunnis and the Shiites, you know, are asking for sovereignty in Nigeria. What is Boko Haram? Boko Haram is sovereignty. They want caliphate. And they are fighting for it. Don't be fooled by this guy insurgency and then create it. They're the one. Are they not the one that created Nnamdi Kanu? After creating Nnamdi Kanu became taller than them. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is taller than the federal government. And that is why the federal government is pushing for negotiation. What is happening in the Yoruba land? Do you ever believe in the last 5 years or 10 years that Yoruba man will stand up and wave Oduduwa flag? I'm asking you now, what does that mean? And you think what is happening?
But OPC have been there for a long time.
OPC came into, see, bros, through sin came into the world through one man. Righteousness also came, salvation came into the world through one man. The death of Abiola gave rise to independence agitation. of sovereignty of the Yoruba land, championed by the OPC. You must understand that. It became very clear, it became very significant that Odwe nation wants to secede from Nigeria. Tinubu once said that Nigeria is not working, that Nigeria can break. He said it. Those
He
days.
doesn't believe in one Nigeria.
He doesn't believe it. He said, Tinubu also said it. And he was not taken to Kirikiri for saying that statement. But once an Igbo man does that, Kirikiri, today, the evil and the good they did is turning against them. They cannot no longer handle the effects, the elements, the growth, the influence, the spread that has to do with Nnamdi Kanu flavor. Nnamdi Kanu now has flavor. Nnamdi Kanu now has flavor. The flavor, everybody in the north is breathing it, is seeing it, is smelling it. And what are they smelling? Freedom, justice, fair play.
The north.
Bros, I am telling you, Nnamdi Kanu has flavor now. I'm not the one saying it. When somebody like Kenneth Okonkwo came out and said that Nnamdi Kanu has become taller than the federal government, what does that mean? Do you know what you mean by federal government? That we're talking about 36 states. 36 states of the federation. One man is taller. What does it mean? It just means the flavor that's coming from Nnamdi Kanu's personality is spreading in all the 36 states, and everybody is contaminating. Everybody is enjoying the flavor. You can see the Yorubas coming out and say this man is innocent. You can see the Hausas coming that this man is innocent. You can see the middle belt coming and saying the presidency is the governors from the north are saying Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. So where are we? That Nnamdi Kanu, it's not a joke. This thing, what I'm saying here is not funny. I am telling you that Nigeria has ended itself by itself. Okay. And there's no way they can run away from it. Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra is not negotiable. What is negotiable currently now is all those 15 charges against Nnamdi Kanu is what is negotiable. And they saw it coming that Nnamdi Kanu can never put Biafra on the table with Nigeria to negotiate. It is the federal government are saying they are using Nnamdi Kanu to win vote for Tinubu 2027.
From the southeast?
Yes! I'm saying it.
And southeasterners will...
I'm telling you, bro, let me tell you the game. Bro, Nnamdi Kanu commands all the whole governors in South, South, and Southeast. Today, the ultimatum given by the militants has expired. So when they say Niger Delta, look at what they say. They say Niger Delta militants or forum or group, whatever they call it, they say they have been watching developments on Nnamdi Kanu for a very long time. Bros, you think the world is not watching the kangaroo government? John. The people are watching. Nnamdi Kanu is smiling, wearing only one cloth for 4 years, 5 years now. One cloth, one person, one cloth. What a man.
Thank you very much. God bless you.